Our first fish on the troll. They seem to like this little crankbait. Let's see what we got. Come on. Finally, first fish of the day. Let's see what we caught. It's fighting pretty good. He's staying down. Don't go under the boat, that one. Oh, that's a nice trout is what that is. It's a really nice trout. Oh yeah, that's a nice big trout. There, come on. Come here. Don't go out of the water. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a real big boy. Come here. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's a no bites for an hour, and we just landed a nice big trout. This guy is big. And I'll show you what we got him on. I was trolling a smaller crankbait. Right now we got him double hooked, so give me a second here to get him undone. There's a big boy. There he is. Oh, I don't want to drop him in the water. This is a big trout. Oh, look at the size of that guy. That is a big trout. That is a beautiful trout. I'm going to keep him in the net for a second. Get this out and I'll show you what we caught him on. So here's what we got him on. A nice little crankbait. Trolling that. One of the biggest trout I've ever caught. I don't have any way to measure him or anything. We got a couple of fishermen here on the shore. I'm going to ask if they want this guy. If not, I'm going to let him go. Well, I didn't get the release on that guy. He was fine. I brought him over to a couple guys that were on the dock in my net, you know, dragging him through the water. He was perfectly fine. Just to see if they wanted him, because he was a nice big trout, but they're after perch and crappie, so I went ahead and just let it go right here in the water, and it swam right off. On that same crankbait, I went over to the other pond, and we got another one. Looks like I'm going to stick with this crankbait if this is what they want. This is a smaller trout, but we'll take it. Get up here, buddy. Oh, there we go. Right on the crank again. Let's see if we can figure out how to put this pole so we can get him off this hook here. I'm going to try to just drop him right in the water. Off of the hook. You got one on the top and one on the bottom. This little guy. Come here. Come here. Try not to handle him. Right in the bottom lip. See if we can get him off there. Oh, there he goes. See ya, bud. Well, like I said, I'm going to stick with this trolling this crankbait, because this seems to be what they're hitting. I've been trying a bunch of different things, but this little smaller crankbait is what's been doing the trick. So we got one nice big trout, and then we got a little stalker. We got another one on the crankbait. Come here, bud. Doesn't feel very big. I think he's swimming right at us. There he is. What do we got? Another little trout. Another trout. Another smaller one. You got that one kind of on the top of the head. Again, we're just going to try to release him right in the water here. Right there. They're definitely liking this crankbait. Ready, bud? Let's see ya. Got another one. This time I switched that crankbait over to this pole and put a different crankbait on that pole, and they're still hitting this one. That's 4 for 4 now. Come here. Another little trout. But man, I'll take it. There we go. Crazy flopper. Let's see if we can release him over the water again. All right, there he is. Come here. Come here. Try not to touch him. They're just cranking this one here. Cranking the crankbait. Okay, ready, buddy? Go. Be free. I think he fell off. We just had another one on the crank, but he fell off. I went to go turn the cameras on and he fell off. Man, they really like this crankbait. They just hammered it again. He didn't feel very big, but I feel like this is the only one. Oh my gosh, right there. I just threw it out there to see what would happen, and we got him right there. They really do like this crankbait. Look at that on the cast. Oh, and he fell off right there. I guess we saw him. Wow. That's crazy. All right, let's try trolling this Daredevil spoon on one side and the crank on the other. Bite has slowed down. I saw a couple fish rising, but we haven't had a bite in a while. And I've tried this pond on this side and then the other side. I've seen a few fish rising still, but the bite has slowed down. It's getting close to 3. You'd hope it would kind of speed up a little bit. So let's get back to rolling and see if we can't catch another one. Got one on the spoon. Finally. It's been about an hour. Something other than the crankbait. We got one on the orange Daredevil spoon. Come here. All right. A little nicer trout today. That one on the Daredevil spoon. Right in the top lip there. Yeah, this is probably the second best one of the day. By far. Oh. There you go. It's a pretty one. It's got his top fin and everything. That's a very pretty trout. Let's get him back in the water. There you go, bud. You ready to go? See ya. All right. Finally, it's been about an hour. They've stopped hitting that crankbait, but they did hit the spoon. So it makes me wonder if I should be throwing more spoons or not. So let's leave that guy on there. Sometimes it's just the time of the day might make that difference on what to throw. Earlier on they were hitting the crankbait and then they just stopped all of a sudden. All right, we just got another one. This one's on the spoon as well. He's still on there? Yeah. Yeah, they're liking the Daredevil spoon, that's for sure. Did he fall off? I don't feel him. Would that be the second one to fall off, or is he still on there and just swimming at us? Oh my gosh. I can't tell. He's on there. Just a little guy. He wasn't putting up any fight at all. Boom. Actually, it's not too bad. Another stalker on that orange spoon. All right, buddy. Ready? Be free. Yeah. Second one on the spoon. We had a third one that fell off when I was reeling him in. I thought he fell off again that time because that one wasn't putting up hardly any fight at all. All right, we're going to stick with that orange Daredevil. And on my other pole, I'm going to go with this Panther Martin. It's orange. I love trolling Panther Martins because they don't take a lot to get the blade engaged, so you can go at a nice slow speed, where sometimes your rooster tails and your blue foxes and some of those need a little bit more speed to get that blade engaged. Where these, you control them at a nice slow speed if you want, and that blade will stay engaged. So I'm going to go with this one in an orange color because our blade is in an orange color, and maybe it's the color right now that's getting us the bites. Got one on the spinner. All right, come here, bud. It's a nice one on the spinner. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Right there. Right on the lip with the spinner. A little bit of blood coming out there. But he's just right on the inside of the lip there. Let's try to get him back in healthy wise. Oh, he took right off. These guys are lively.